And hey there everybody, welcome back, BogMod here, playing more Cold Steel 4. I am of course BogMod, and it's time to advance the plot. So we did the thing, we turned to the quest, right? Yeah, we did the Crazy Horse quest. So we should all be ready to go. And here, Elliot's grand plan. A performance? Again, with singing into the mansion will be no easy feat. We've got Mark Ballad himself to listen. So it's a way to let him blow off some steam that the Imperial Defense Force turn a blind eye to. The power of music. That's a good point, Fee. You are kind of famous at this point. And if anyone's going to be looking out for Class 7, it's the IDF, right? We're not doubting your ability to perform, Elliot. We're concerned that they may be looking for some of the people, like you. It's except that's like the reverse of the case. The Empire is more advanced and progressive and larger than ever. Stagnation is the opposite. It's a bad plan. Like we were told by Claire. What was it? The military railway police, the MRP, the IDF, and the who else? Intelligence division? Yeah, those three groups are the one, not the military, but the others. Those three specific groups. This is actually a terrible plan. We can't think we let you go alone. Playing the lute. You're not all going to be on the same level. Step 3, really good disguises. Yeah. I'm not sure that's true. I'm reminded of an anime that I watched where a similar thing was being planned, right? And the guy's like, I've never heard of you guys. Let's see some proof of your so-called skills. And they just had one person show off as kind of like, see? Obviously. And then you're like, oh, well, okay. You're just not random schlubs. You clearly got some moves. Thank you for the honesty, Duvalie. We appreciate it.
Oh, in that case, why don't I lend you a hand?
Reen, what happened to your keen super senses? I mean, she heard you all through the door. You should have picked up on her. She's in the intelligence division files, so I have concerns about this plan.
Hey, Altina. A little birdie told me something about a certain rabbit with the voice of an angel.
Huh?
Okay, so I'm waiting to see how they're going to excuse them apparently being looked for. Requiem La La in Q major. Yes, my favorite of all of the not tones. I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh well, Q is the best of them all. Not A or B or C or D or E or F, but Q, definitely the best.
Thank you for listening. We're the Black Rabbit and the Red-Haired Hares.
You're using her Intelligence Division code name?
And we hope you enjoyed our show.
Bravo! Second. Da, da. Da. There we are. That should be there. I think that'll work. Ba, 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 ba. Expect the end result. Because when you're designing an artificial being to turn to a sword, you want to make sure that they can sing well. A very good musician.
We come bearing a message from our Lord. That performance you gave was most impressive.
There is something we would like to request of you.
Ooh. Man, oh. That's it? Just through the back door without the IDF noticing.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord. We brought the guest you requested.
Ah, at long last. So you're those musicians everyone's been talking about?
He should instantly recognize us.
We take our leave now, my lord.
He should be like, wait, stop!
We're at your call, should you require anything further.
Now wait just a minute.
Clown Solaeus.
What?
Audio installation field activated. Though our mission plan was impromptu, it appears to have succeeded nonetheless.
It succeeded for... Oh, that is terrible. I'm sorry, but that's... I find that dumb. I mean, yeah, okay. They're like, hey, private soldiers, so they don't get recognized on the street. And they'll just go back door. You know, they might as well have just said, hey, there's a back door that the IDF doesn't seem to bother guarding. And just walked in. Oh, it's... And then, of course, you know, the guards just left him like this. No one noticed them moving through the castle.
Great. And now that we've made sure no one can hear you...
Now, Elliot. Tone it down a bit.
Saurer, the Chevalier. I agree. If that was, I mean, the guards were literally like right there. They didn't even wait 10 seconds to see if you were happy with the people that brought or to see if you. They just left you alone with, well, people carrying weapons, quite honestly. Please, release the imprisoned members of Thors. Also, I'm sorry, but this continues to be dumb. And I gotta use that line here. You guys saw he wasn't in control. Right? Why are you even making this demand? Thor's in the Imperial family. You're a fool. What? It means they're not here. Arrived. Hi, Princess Alphen. That's who we thought it was. She should have been. Burl. Yeah. We know who that is as well. That's going to be Tita. Okay. Dreknor Fortress, eh? That's awfully nice of him. Is there no reward for them? Like... Okay. So you know what? That almost could have been entirely skipped, really. One, it was a whole. It was really just kind of hand waved. Don't worry, they get in. Don't question it. And then they're like, "Ha! Having observed you have no power over the IDF, release your prisoners, puppet!" And he couldn't have done what they'd wanted anyways. It had been established. And then on top of that, they weren't even there. They might have just had been like, have discovered that, you know what? That could have been a trap for them. They could have, they could have learned from in their investigations that they weren't there. And they were actually at Dreknor Fortress, and that the IDF was expecting them to try to go into the mansion, just like they did in Ordis. In fact, after Ordis, the fact that security was so light, it's terrible. I'm sorry, that was just bad. Disappointing. He's lying. I'm getting revenge. It's not a hostage. I mean, at this point, there's decent reason to think that they're literally protecting her from the curse. And important figures like royalty just can't walk where they want to any time, especially, going to wars and all that sort of things. So bright empire diversion. Maybe they're anticipating our arrival. See, yeah, it could have been. See, they could have really easily skipped a lot of this, and achieved all the same things, and made the group come out a little bit more clever than their hand-waved, "There was a back door that nobody paid attention to" bit. Which I guess kind of ties into what I was talking about before, about how, like, if they'd come into this, like, alright, so we think they're at the mansion. Alright, that makes sense, especially after Ordis. It's Marky Ballad, yada yada. They could have talked about, had a plan going in here. Been like, but before we make our move, let's check out town. And learned ahead of time that it was a trap there. And then diverted to the fortress.
Yep. No doubt about it.
Ah, there we go. Hey, Agate.
Sarah got in contact with me. I'd been looking for Tita from here to Heimdall. Never thought I'd end up in some huge fortress like this.
RP then?
Yep. Turns out the 4th Armored Division's got Tita and the Princess. But I'm willing to bet there's a good reason they didn't mind letting Ballad and the RMP spill the beans.
Are they testing us? Nothing that. I think I might be properly sick of "It's all a scheme, and you will now follow the scheme everyone lays out for you." I may have finally passed my limit on how much I can stomach that. There's no way we can face them head on. Yeah, don't then. Just leave them there. Alphen is safe. Tita is safe. You have no reason to think that either one of them is going to be harmed at all. You have a war that you actually need to pay attention to. Unless you're going to give me a reason why you need Alphen or Tita to stop the war, be like, you know what? We got other things we can do. No, Reen, you can back down. You can totally be like, well, let's do something else. No, you don't. They are safe right now. They're not hostage. Yes, the princess maybe can't have freedom of movement right now. And Tina's gonna be shipped to Liberl. You know, deported. Those aren't dangers. We counted our successes so far both here and Orton, so what could go wrong this time? Bring it to a military fort. What's that device you've got? Getting all covered. You know what? That could have actually been, like, you know, talking about ways they could have done it better. I could have been their primary contact, right? They're like, all right, here's the Marquis. Here's our plan to get in touch with him. Agate's our guy on the inside, right? They do their stuff around town, waiting for their rendezvous time with Agate, right? And then he reveals the thing about, it's all a trap, guys. They're actually in such and such a place. But now they know they've been intentionally being led here, and they're going to dutifully go through the motions. There may be, there's too much plotting at this point. It really, really feels that way. Oh, I remember this actually. This is from We did a similar thing back in Trails in the Sky, actually. You received your draft cards. Oh! You locked out? Is it not the duty of all young imperial men to protect their country in a time of crises? How dare you make a mockery of your countrymen who've been called to the front by calling yourself lucky not to join them? I have to agree with Alan here. These guys are idiots. Like, surrounded by soldiers who are about to be shipped off to war, many of whom, no doubt, drafted themselves. Man, are we lucky we're not all in your shoes. Like, even if Alan wasn't possessed of the curse, it was just dumb on their parts. Driver 1 and Driver 2, you're both idiots. Oh, is it? Oh, they're really replicating. So, if they're doing what I think they're doing, we should see a kitty cat. Oh, there we are.
Meow.
Didn't expect they'd use Celine, but it works. Must have got mixed in with our shipment somehow. How can you mix in a cat? Check the rest of the containers.
Ugh, that was a close one. Can't say I love being called in to play decoy, but good luck in there, everyone.
Now, I'm curious what you meant by check all the other ones. Well, either way, though, we're in the fortress. Blocked passes for detecting us. Oh, so they didn't need it? I'm a little confused because it seemed like their biosensor blocking device worked. They never would have opened the thing up if not that they detected Celine. Okay. He didn't recognize her. It's the curse! Strangely empty. Yeah, you would. But, like you said, you expect this to just be a test? So, I guess we'll leave it there for now. I liked the callback. I'm not huge on the hand-waving solutions to the problems they had there, because that was just lazy. They just took the back door. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Oh, I'm sad. But next time, surely next time, things will be better. We'll have a more impressive, the heroes following the breadcrumbs of the people manipulating them. One day they'll be proactive one day. Otherwise, for now, talk to you all later.